Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 4th episode, to the 211th episode of the Poorly Planned Podcast. My name is Benedict. You may know me better as BHL Hudson. Here we talk about movies, TV shows, a bunch of nonsense. With me, as always, is my friend, co-host, night out buddy,
God.
Frederick.
Yes, sir.
We're back.
We are, I don't know about you, but I'm personally still nursing the slightest hangover
2
days later.
I still don't feel great.
I still don't feel amazing.
That's how you know poor decisions were made.
Exactly. But yeah, we had a bit of a crazy night out on the town.
Yeah, there was some birthdays going on, so we hit Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Boy, did we hit it hard.
Goodness me.
Little too hard.
God, I felt like actual slime death yesterday morning.
No, it was pretty... Well, it was quite funny because we ended up staying at one of our friends' places, and we were to share the guest bedroom. And, like, when we arrived, we all just, like, kind of collapsed onto the bed, like, horizontally, like, the wrong way on the bed.
Yeah, we were like a pack of sardines.
And then, I just woke up, and I was still completely in the clothes. I was lying horizontally, like, drooping off both ends of the bed, and I just look over, and you're, like, the coziest little boy, just tucked in. Bro did not move me from that position.
I actually say, the thing is, so when we got there, we all, like, all four of us just kind of, like, packed onto the bed like sardines.
Yeah, I remember that bit.
And then we all fell asleep there for, like, multiple hours, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then I woke up to go to the bathroom, and then when I came back, they were gone, and you were still in your obscure position. And then I got in, and I tried to move you. I did a little pull and stuff like that, and then... No joke, you turned away from me. I was like,
you the cold
okay, shoulder. Brother, maybe wants the bottom of the bed.
Yeah, want to be next to your feet, I guess. No, I have no doubts that you looked out for my best interest. I just did think it was a very, like, the Hangover style movie. I just woke up and I was, like, splayed on the end of the bed.
Mike Tyson tattoo.
But no, it was a fun night.
Very fun.
It was the best of times. Mm-hmm. It was the best of times.
Truth. But I really don't need to be going out into town for another little bit.
Yeah, I'm not drinking until New Year's. I'm
yeah,
sure.
I'm probably the same.
Yeah, don't drink, people. It's bad for you. With that said, though, should we get into a little bit of potting action? Today, we're talking some news. We're talking the Ready or Not 2 movie trailer. Big news.
Ready or Not 2.
We're talking Men in Black 5 is apparently happening.
Okay.
We're talking The Boys Season 5 trailer.
That I have seen.
We're talking Scarlett Johansson being in the Batman 2, perhaps.
Ooh, I've also seen rumors of this.
And we're, of course, at the end reviewing the latest cinematic gem from Hollywood.
FNAF 2.
FNAF the sequel. Which we have many complimentary things to say
many things to explore, for sure.
Before we get into it, this is sort of relevant to the entertainment world, I guess, but I thought it could be fun to very briefly talk about our Spotify Wrapped, since that came out. And also, on top of that, as people who put a podcast on Spotify, we get a Wrapped at the end of the year. And I have some interesting things.
You've got some stats?
To note. Some of the stats, I don't know if they should be made public, because they're really embarrassing. You were listened to by...
3 different people?
No one. But there are some interesting demographic things. And also, Spotify tells you what your fans listen to. Oh. So I think this could be interesting to see what are our fans boogieing up to.
What are they loving?
What are they jamming to? So anyway, first of all,
we can see what episodes of ours they're jamming to, or what they listen to.
I mean,
themselves.
like what music and audiobooks.
Oh, really?
And stuff. Although
an insight.
Yeah, we did also like our top episode. I think it was like the last episode from last year.
Okay.
But yeah, first of all, you're Spotify Wrapped.
Yes.
But what was your Spotify age? First of all,
I was in fact 70 years old.
72.
72?
Put him there.
This works out surprisingly well.
I was a little surprised. Like, I listened to some 60s bangers, but my top... Sabrina Carpenter was in my top 5. I mean...
Drowning was literally my top song, which is some weird rap...
Boogie with the Hoodie?
I think so.
Yeah. That's his name, by the way. I'm not, like, trying to sound cool.
Even though you really did.
That's how it's spelled.
Boogie with the Hoodie.
I'm just saying it phonetically, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was kind of surprised and also a little bummed by my rap, because my top artist was Kato, which is, in all fairness, not the Danish bald rapper man, but it's this lo-fi artist who in my, like, throughout summer when I was working a lot on my reports and stuff, I just put on lo-fi.
Yeah.
Not really thinking about how that would impact my rap.
The rap.
Which is how I change every decision I make.
How can I post this on the story?
But then so, Kato was then the number one artist. The second one, The Longest Johns, I had to go with the sea shanties once more.
Of course.
And then, I don't really remember what else was there. Maybe Sabrina Carpenter? Or, yeah, but I had Kato and Longest Johns, and then 34,000 minutes.
34,000. This is so crazy, by the way, because I thought, like, I've kind of gotten more into listening to music this year, and I was like, damn, I've been listening to, like, so much music, like, the number of minutes here. Genuinely, I have the lowest number of minutes of anyone I've spoken
to. A measly 24?
21,000.
21,000.
I thought I was, yeah.
I thought I was him.
Yeah. What are people doing?
What are people doing?
But no, you are a big sea shanty enjoyer. I think that should be respected.
There are some bangers out there.
Yeah. My top artist was The Weeknd. Very,
as I believe I said on the night out, very NPC.
Very literally the most listened to artist on Spotify.
But your second one.
But my second one was Sabrina Carpenter, so that's where we get the hipster takes in there.
That's where I get my true 72 years of age on Spotify.
Perhaps also Jim Croce, actually, I'm just realizing, probably contributed to the 72.
Well, that definitely contributed, but having The Weeknd and Sabrina, why does that lead to 72? I don't know.
And then 4 and 5 were Metro Boomin and Kanye.
Okay, I get it now.
So it should have been 90. But yeah, but I not with the lo-fi studying, but also similarly, some of the music that I listen to when I'm running made it into my, I'm pretty sure there was a Creed song in my top 5 that I wasn't, thrilled about being there. But
yeah, well, my top song, Drowning, Boogie with the Hoodie,
right,
was just a pure running song for me.
Yeah.
And I just, like, played that for, like, a month when I was super into running, and I think it's made it.
But kind of shows also, the fact that our music choices were from studying and running were kind of super smart
Honestly,
and fit.
Spotify rap really did us well here.
Let me just see. So, some statistics.
Some pod testicles.
Some pod statistics from Spotify. First of all, our top countries where people listen. This was a little surprising, I suppose.
Okay.
But, well, there's one in here that I didn't see coming. Number 1, USA.
Yep.
Number 2, UK. Number 3, Ireland.
Ireland, okay.
Number 4, Oman.
Oman?
Shout out to our Oman listeners. I think
or maybe a single listener?
Well, I did note to you, I was like, we can't have more than one listener in Oman. So that's
Sure.
got to indicate this is like, okay, you had 4 people in the US, 3 in the UK. But if we have an entire Oman fan base.
God, an Oman mob out there?
Shout out. Thanks for listening,
Love it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Never been, but
But wanna?
here it's lovely this time of year, I guess. I don't know. And then number 5, again, indicating that no one listens to the podcast. Number 5 is Denmark. So I'm pretty sure it's literally us and like our friends who are trying to scam their way onto the podcast.
Yeah, our friends have been kind of, too specifically.
Friends is a big word.
Associates, shall we say. But every time we hang out, there is a little, can we come on the podcast? Or we'd be really great on the podcast. And it's always swerved a little bit.
The answer will always remain no. No offense. Hope you're not listening. But then we were a top 10 show for 45 fans.
45 fans.
We were a top 5 show for 33 fans. Ooh. And we were the number 1 show for 16 fans. And I will say, we can't crown a number 1 fan on the podcast. That would be unfair.
Exactly.
But shout out to Shelf Enthusiast.
50,000 minutes listened.
Posted 50,000 minutes listened, which, I mean, unless there's someone in Oman going crazy, has got to be up there. It's like the number 1 listener.
Dude, when I first thought, I thought it was like...
Statistically speaking.
I was like, when I first saw that, I was like, what the actual fuck? I love it.
No, I mean... can't thank you enough. But it was just funny because a friend of mine, she was like, like we were comparing rap, and she's like, I listen to so many podcasts, kind of crazy. 30,000 minutes on podcasts in total. I was like, oh wow, that's pretty wild. And then Shelf Enthusiast, 50,000 minutes on us alone.
Almost doubles her numbers.
Horrific. I'm sorry.
But thank you.
Yeah, I feel like this is very more insulting than a thank you.
No, but it's just, I don't know how to navigate it, because it seems almost surreal that anyone would want to listen to these two doofuses for so long. But
yeah, but thank you, Shelf Enthusiast, and thank you to everyone who was, listening on Spotify. And shout out. Also, by the way, before we do the stuff our viewers are listening to, just a funny thing about my rap that I just remembered. Because I posted on my Instagram, like, my top 5 artists. Some clowning was done. I just got
interesting.
I got a message from one friend who just wrote, "I wouldn't have posted this, little bro." And I got another message from someone who I haven't really spoken to in a while.
Okay.
Who just wrote, "LMFAO." And I was like,
it's genuine clowning if they come out of hiding just to text you and clown you.
I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of fun. People have been clowning me, and she just wrote, "It's hilarious." So, yeah.
It's objectively the most funny thing I've ever seen.
But on Wrapped, what our fans were listening to, which Spotify gives us. The top artists for our fans this year.
Ooh, okay. Give me. Do I know this person?
You know all of them except for the last one, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sabrina's up there.
She's not, actually. Disappointing.
Well, she should be.
I would hope our fans have the same great taste that we have.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kato.
Yes, Sea Shanty's number 1. Number 1 was Travis Scott.
What?
Our fans are bumping that Travis Scott, I guess. Number 2, Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I guess one of the most streamed artists. Not a fan myself. Her new album was kind of trash.
And you're an album man at this point.
I listened to Sabrina's album, I guess. That makes me an album
and
man.
I want to maybe rank Kanye albums.
Maybe, but no offense. I guess I shouldn't say that about Taylor since our viewers listen. But I was not a fan of the last album. The Beatles, number 3.
Beatles, okay.
Kendrick, number 4. Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Forrest Frank, number 5. No idea.
Forrest Gump. Forrest Frank?
Forrest Frank.
Who's this bozo?
Not a clue. Sorry, maybe he's great. And then the audiobooks that our viewers listen to the most. This was interesting. Number 5, Mindhunter.
Okay.
Number 4, Doctor Who, The Church on Ruby Road. Number 3, Wicked. Mm-hmm. Number 2, Dracula. And the number 1, an audiobook, Poems and Prayers, which is, of course, by Matthew McConaughey. Now, again, I don't know how wide of a base this is taken from. This could be 2 people.
Yeah, but
I guess
this is so strange. Forrest Frank and the McConaughey book?
The McConaughey book's number 1. I didn't even know McConaughey. I know he does sexy inspirational speeches about you gotta be a man and
you gotta just alright.
Take my shirt off.
You're turning into a bit of a Benoit Blanc.
I'm gonna take my shirt off.
Now that's hooey.
There's been a murder. Let me take my pants off. But yeah, apparently our fans are really fucking with the McConaughey book. I don't even know.
I think he's got a great voice to kind of fall asleep to.
He does
so maybe it is
voice.
a kind of fall asleep to kind of.
And maybe I've only seen memes of McConaughey doing inspirational speeches that are kind of goofy. Maybe he's spitting facts. I don't know. Maybe he's writing straight fire and reading it for the audience. I don't know.
Maybe he writing straight fire and reading it.
I don't know. So anyway, that was the Spotify Wrapped thing. Pretty fun stuff overall. Should we get into some news?
Let's.
I'm guessing you did not see the trailer for Ready or Not 2.
You guessed correct.
So there's not much to say. We can kind of skip over that. But you liked Ready or Not 1.
I did. I thought it was a good one.
We'll probably see this as well. This time her sister's there or something.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm there for it.
Big twist. The Boys Season 5 trailer.
Yes.
Which I assume you did watch because I asked you to 10 minutes ago.
No, and I actually had seen it already. But I went back and did an in-depth review.
Frame by frame.
Exactly. It actually took me 60 minutes to watch this.
What are we thinking?
I'm excited. The trailer itself,
It sure looks like The Boys.
Exactly. It looks exactly like the rest of the Boys.
Yeah. The last The Boys season, I was a bit mixed on, I'm not going to lie.
I think there were some good moments. I think the best season by far is season 3.
Yeah, seasons 1 and 3 were really great.
Yeah.
And then I think in comparison to season 3, it was also a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
I thought it's funny, I made a video a long time ago of The Boys doing political satire, right? And some of the political satire is pretty fun. And I think it's kind of funny that now it's become sort of a cultural reference that you can be this feels like a skit from The Boys about
exactly.
Stuff that happens. But I did feel it was just sort of so on the nose and so
it got
obvious.
It got very, very obvious. And maybe that's just because a lot more political political satire is being done, and also because I mean, if they did that same thing in the first season, or like you just saw that as the first season.
Well, earlier on, that's why I made that video. I did feel like it was, but yeah, I guess it's also reality is so absurd that it's hard to parody. But that, and I thought, I don't know, there was parts of it. I just remember like parts that were like scenes where Huey's being chased by Homelander or some shit in like vents where like couldn't Homelander just get him immediately? Like just like little moments like that where I was like, this doesn't really.
There's a bit more plot armor, if you will.
I don't know. Yeah, it was, and I feel like the Homelander character. I feel like used to be like sort of so like terrifying and everything, and he's still amazing performance, but he's kind of like
he's gone more kind of like goofy weird guy.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. I guess they've done too many things where they like. Again, like Huey running in the vents, whatever, where they've survived him when he, like, at first he was just this terrifying presence where, like, you can only get him with, like, the blackmail behind the scenes, whatever, and I don't know, I still liked it, wasn't crazy about it. New season,
exactly. I think,
last season as well.
And last season, exactly. I mean, as we said, it just looks like The Boys. I think it's not every season that they kind of, like, have a falling out, and then Butcher comes back and is like, right, lads, one last ride. Yeah. And it's just like, okay. I mean, again, it's cool, and I'm there for it, but it's starting to feel a little bit repetitive.
Well, that was another thing about the last season also, even just the gimmick of The Boys of, like, I mean, the plot as well, but also, you know, superheroes, but it's rated R has kind of been done a lot now, and then, like, what if it's, like, Ant-Man, but he goes in, like, your penis or something, like, you know, the kind of, The Boys...
It's Ant-Man, but he's literally punching your urethra.
Like, I know we have an incredibly immature, crass sense of humor, but at a certain point it's like, okay, and then what if, like, superhero, but, like, it's on his penis instead of somewhere else, and, like...
I low-key fuck with it.
That was a great character.
There's also the
superhero, but it's his penis.
There's also the guy with, like, the super long dong.
That's who I was thinking of.
Oh, I thought you were thinking... like the small guy and going in the... Oh,
no, he's in the... I was talking about the guy where the penis was his superpower.
Oh, right.
Was he a superhero? He might have been a supervillain. He had a super penis, is all there was to
I believe that he has to be a supervillain because at one point he did try to attack someone with his super penis.
I think he choked out mother's milk with it.
Oh my god. Actually, the worst sentence I've ever heard. I believe he choked out mother's milk.
With his super penis. Yeah, no, that being said, though, again, it's like, okay, I think it's good they're wrapping it up. I'm like, okay, I'll do this type of humor, this type of story, you know, one more time. Yeah. And I feel like you can now, maybe season 4 also felt a little bit like a filler, like it's like we're kind of pushing away the conclusion a little bit.
Yeah.
And so now you can like kind of go all out. We're getting back Soldier Boy.
Very excited. Are you have you ever seen the Supernatural series?
I think I watched season 1 a long time ago.
I haven't really watched it, but I hear great things.
And it's
apparently big reunion.
The guy, Adrian, I want to say.
I couldn't tell you.
No clue.
But big reunion. I saw people in the comments getting very hyped about it. And he seems like I've seen some clips of the two of them from Supernatural. They seem like they have a good fun back and forth.
Yeah.
And Soldier Boy by far my favorite part of season 3.
Yeah, hilarious. Hilarious character.
And so I was very happy to hear like in the post-credit scene of season 4, I was like, oh my god, he's coming back. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like a Homelander Soldier Boy team up, do you think?
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like, or at least Homelander's got him in his house or whatever, in his apartment.
It's just a nice homely video?
Yeah, I'm not sure. In terms of how it's all going to end, because I know it's based on comics, so I'm sure people might know. Please don't spoil. But
well, can I just say,
I read and here's what's happening.
Yeah, let me spoil the shit for you. I know how the comic ends, and I think that they're not doing that at all.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I'd assume they're going to kill Homelander at the end, but I assume also one or most of the boys are also going to die as well. I think it's going to be like a big funeral where like maybe Huey's there and like he's there at like Frenchie and Butcher's grave and he's like down. And
then, damn, Mother's Milk just getting choked out in the corner by Super Peanut.
Mother's Milk removes the giant penis from around his throat.
That he's been wearing as a scarf this whole time. Power move.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited generally. I like The Boys in general.
Yeah,
and it's a series, like a final season. Mm-hmm. You're always gonna get some answers and stuff.
Some great action, balls to the wall kind of thing. But penis to the throat, if you will.
Penis to the throat.
I'm just not as excited about this because we've seen it a lot of times now. I think as I was in the first few seasons, but it's still gonna be good.
Yeah, and also like Gen V and stuff. We've seen a lot of this stuff.
I actually haven't seen the latest season of Gen V. Have you?
Me neither. I started the first episode and I was like, you know what?
You know what? Why?
I don't really care that much. But yeah, The Boys, cool. Men in Black 5 is apparently happening.
Is this again with Hemsworth?
No, well, it has not been confirmed who is or isn't in it, but I would guess no, because that movie was, I think, an embarrassing failure on a few
I heard
fronts.
it flunked.
This is from Deadline. Sony Pictures, blah, blah, blah. Sources tell Deadline that while no talent is attached yet, Bad Boys for Life writer Chris Bremner is on board to pen the next installment. So this guy wrote Bad Boys for Life. No, he wrote Bad Boys for Life and I think the new Bad Boys. And I'm kind of positive that he also was involved in that Woody Harrelson, Kevin Hart movie that I'm pretty sure you enjoyed.
The Woody Harrelson.
They're
Kevin
Netflix
Hart
and like they swap identities or some shit.
They swap
The Man from Toronto?
Oh, the Man. Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. The Man. I see. I thought they were both working at Netflix or something and they swapped bodies. That's the way you described that. But no, The Man from Toronto. I get you.
So 3 pieces of cinema, I would say.
I guess, and just
glad he's getting more work.
Do you think he's does that usher in the return of the Big Willie Styles?
Well, I think that was sort of the implication, or something was written in this article about like, you know, he's not attached yet, but like.
But this guy clearly has no qualms working with Big Willie.
Well, you would assume that there's some Big Willie connection there. Mother's Milk style. But
Mother's Milk style.
Anyway, yeah, I don't begrudge him getting more work. That was mean to say, but I will say.
But I do hope this fails terribly again.
The one movie we did see of his. Oh, I guess you've seen also Man from Toronto.
Yeah, again, Man from Toronto, not very good.
No, Bad Boys.
I mean, it was fine.
3 sucked.
But apparently, Bad Boys 4.
Apparently okay.
Very good. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I kind of want to see what all the hype's about.
But also, I just saw Men in Black 5. Like, it all, you know. Just, you know. I know it's overdone, like, it's everything sequels and remakes, whatever, but, like, goddamn.
But come on, this is the 5th one.
Men in Black 5. I mean, Men in Black 1, pretty fun. Men in Black 3.
Very great.
Kind of great. Men in Black 2, one of the worst films I've ever seen.
Is that the one with the sexy lady who transforms?
Probably.
Yeah. Fantastic movie.
But yeah,
absolute
it's just
cinema.
It's just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like just please stop. And again, like old, you know, Will Smith, he's getting up there. You know, he looks better than the average senior citizen who's in these movies. But like, I don't know, man. It's just come on, bro. Let it go.
I mean,
do another King Richard movie or something.
I don't know about that. You're saying you'd rather have a King Richard sequel.
Yeah. Well, yeah, anyway, Men in Black 5, are you excited at all? Do you care at all?
I care a lot, and I'm very excited. Please, King Richard, too.
The answer I was looking for. Final piece of news. Scarlett Johansson is apparently looking to join The Batman Part 2. Oh. This comes to us from Nexus Point News. Sources tell Nexus Point News that Scarlett Johansson is in talks to join The Batman Part 2. Details on who Johansson would potentially portray are being kept under wraps, but the role may be a new love interest for Bruce Wayne. To Bruce Wayne.
Well, so who would that be then?
Well, they've given some, I assume, some speculative answers here. Potential characters are Andrea Beaumont / the Phantasm, who was in that animated movie, Batman the Mask of the Phantasm. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have not.
Poison Ivy.
Ooh.
Vicky Vale or Julie Madison.
Okay.
Pretty sure those last two are just like normal ass love interests.
Yeah.
Which I feel like you would not get Scarlett Johansson just to be just normal ass love interest.
You need her to be something exceptional. Well, I also saw that so is it Catwoman? She's not going to be in this new one?
Zoe Kravitz is apparently not returning.
And I saw it was like a funny meme where they see Zoe Kravitz not returning as Catwoman, and then everyone's like, "No!" And then the next line was Scarlett Johansson to join the Batman movie, and it's just one of those like NBA edits it cuts into.
I mean, I don't think she would be. I don't think they're recasting.
No, I don't think they're recast. But
yeah. To be fair, not that a lot of it's been great. I mean, I'm just thinking Jurassic World or whatever. But I kind of fuck with Scarlett Johansson, like doing a bunch of stuff. I feel like she was Jurassic World, and then she's going to be the new Exorcist movie. Now she's doing this. Like, she's a great actress.
We haven't seen too much from her lately, have we?
No, but she's been doing stuff. I think
She's been doing the most.
I think she directed a movie recently.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Scarlett Johansson. I'm cool with that. And in a Batman movie, sure.
I can see it very
if
much.
she was like a Poison Ivy, the Phantasm type of love interest, but also villain or something.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm also. Do we know when the new Batman movie's coming out?
2027 October, I think.
Okay. Bro knew that very fast.
No, the
counting
exact
down the
time.
days. But I love the first one, and I think she'd be a very good addition to that.
Yeah.
So.
And even if they speculate a love interest here. I don't know if they have an inside scoop or whatever on that, but like
It's ScarJo who wrote it.
yeah, even if not a love interest, just a great actress.
Exactly.
I'm on board. Well,
Shall we get down to business?
should we have a moment of silence?
for the day cinema died.
I did love, by the way, this Netflix Warner Brothers thing that happened. And a lot of people are saying like this is the end of movies and movie theaters and cinema and whatever. And I was like, man, the day movies died, I went and saw the FNAF movie. What a eulogy.
Yeah, just to put the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Cinema's gone, and now let me go watch maybe the worst movie of all time.
No, we can't lose cinema. It's so good. Let me prove that by going to the movies. Sits through the FNAF movie. Applauds the death of cinema.
You're like, thank God this shit's over.
It had it coming. Yeah, we saw
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Man,
what a time.
what a movie.
Again, it's one of those, for a Woody movie,
Yeah.
a great tradition, and as a Woody movie, I had a fantastic time.
I laughed hysterically.
Yeah,
throughout
there were multiple times where we were just absolutely chuckling in the cinema. But if we we'll talk about the chuckle parts as well. But if we remove that and just start off talking about this as a movie, man, was that hot dookie ass.
That was dog water, I would say. I mean, okay, Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Do you
absolute cinema?
Do you have any thoughts on that?
It was definitely better than the second one, and I still thought it was kind of bad, but you got from that what you'd expect. I feel
I'll be honest. I think they're like kind of exactly the same level of bad.
I don't think that. I mean,
I think they're like they feel. I'll give credit to the auteur director. Clearly, these feel like they were made by the same person. I feel like these feel like the exact same movie to me. I don't know.
Interesting. I think they're both kind of ass. I think the first one I gave maybe like 1.5 or 2 stars, whereas this one, it's got to be a 1 or like 0.5.
Yeah, no, that's definitely. I mean,
it's just there's so many things where you're sitting there just getting annoyed, and there's not many redeeming qualities apart from the things that we made funny to ourselves.
I mean, yeah, I think there is, and this is interesting. The whole FNAF, and we can talk about the audience we saw this with for sure.
Yes,
but the FNAF, like to me, because I was a teenager in the 2010s. There's something inherently funny about like the brain rot Five Nights at Freddy's,
exactly.
Whatever, like the Freddy Fazbear jump scare. Like it's just,
yeah.
I've seen that. I've heard that sound effect used in edits many times, and it's inherently funny. So there's something to that. But the thing is, like with the people who are seeing this, for example, our audience, I genuinely could not tell how much of it was like ironic. Because is it a Minecraft situation where it's like chicken jockey YouTube short?
I don't know.
Because some of them seemed like really.
I think there's an inherent
tweaking the fuck out over some of these reveals.
Yeah, I think there's an inherent kind of like level of silliness and memery that comes with it being the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah.
But as you say, I think there were people genuinely like losing their shit.
Yeah.
Like there's multiple times like there are some reveals that just flew right over our heads where people were sitting next to us like, oh my god, no way, it's the Doctor. Huh?
That genuine gasps in the cinema. And it's funny because like Danish cinemas are pretty low key. Like when Avengers came on, that shit, no one was like cheering, whatever. People here are dead inside. Like
FNAF 2 movie, people go fucking ballistic.
But we can get into the FNAFness of it and the audience a little bit more later. But yeah, as a movie, oh my god, no, I think. Purely on like a. By the way, that's the chair. I'm not like ripping ass in the
No, bro, straight farting.
The FNAF movie brings it out of me.
FNAF gets me hella gassy.
Like
Five Nights at Farty.
Okay. That definitely sounds like kind of fetishy, and I don't like that at all.
Write that down.
But like purely just on a technical level, and this is why I feel like they felt like auteurly the same visionary behind it. I'd have to like rewatch it, which I won't like pinpoint exactly. There's something about the way like it's shot and edited that just has like kind of a cheap feel to it.
Yeah. Well, what is the budget for this kind of thing? Surely not a whole lot.
Can't be that high. And I mean like stuff like the animatronics or whatever generally look okay. The in this one there's a puppet, the marionette that takes over a girl. That looked like dog shit. The
marionette looks ass, and I don't even fully. I mean, not that there's much to really get in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but I don't really get what's going on.
By the way,
her.
That being said, though, I think there's a lot to get, which I think is another problem.
I see what you mean.
Because I really, unfortunately, I'm slightly clued in on the FNAF lore.
That is, why are you clued in on the FNAF lore?
There was for the record, as you maybe could tell by the the MCU chronologies that I make, there's something wrong with me. But I
need serious help.
I do love a, intertwining storyline, whatever. And so when I was, 15 or whatever and the FNAF things were coming out...
Did you get super into the FNAF lore?
I never got super into it. I did watch, a 2-hour video at some point of, the FNAF lore or something.
That's gonna shave years off your life.
But, point being, I'm more clued in than, say, if, I don't know, my mom went to see this movie or something. If you're just like, oh, a new horror movie, I'll go see this. Genuinely nonsense.
There were multiple moments. There's one where there's a couple who just got attacked in the movie, and then they are just walking outside, and some random character we've never seen before just comes up and says, "You're gonna need a lawyer." What the fuck does that?
Yeah.
You know what that was?
No. But I mean, I'm not even talking about references. I'm talking about the whole
thing.
The fact that these are new spoilers for FNAF 2. Sorry.
Sorry, we're about to ruin your year, I guess.
At the end, the original FNAF gang come and save the day. Up until the point when they kind of introduced that concept, genuinely, I had no idea that those were not the same animatronics. I thought they were
fully the same.
And I was like, oh, they do look a little different, I guess. But I was like, wait a minute. Oh, there's a different Freddy Fazbear. And look, maybe we were goofing around. Maybe we weren't paying enough attention. But there's various parts in this. There's a part when he's sometimes it is in service of fan service and this kind of stuff. There's a part when he's doing the FNAF game where he's sitting at the desk and looking at the cameras.
Dude.
And he sees a shadow figure for a split second. I guess it's supposed to be an Easter egg, but I was like, oh, is that another character I'm supposed to know?
Yeah, I didn't even get that.
And then other animatronics are coming that are disintegrated, but they're different from the ones that are taking, there's one that goes to a science fair. That's a different,
there's so many different things going on.
There's 20 sets of animatronics. And some of them are good, and some of them are bad, and some of them are controlled by a ghost marionette.
But I don't even get. So they were still friends with the little girl, who, by the way, fucking so annoying. But they still. I don't even get it.
No, but that's the thing. And to be honest, and I hate to say this is where the FNAF lore lost me, but I remember when I was.
I can't go on.
When I was younger, and the games were coming out. I remember part of the appeal, I think why they became so big, was because it was jump scare horror game, and then it was wait a minute, but there's an Easter egg that back in the 80s there was this, and you piecing it together. And then I remember I was watching whatever breakdown video, and at some point I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? This is not a mystery where it's oh, and that makes sense. It's it turns into weird supernatural, it mixes science and fantasy and all this random bullshit. And this just felt, as someone who's not super initiated, just a soup of what the fuck is going on actually?
Yeah, there's just a lot of things that are wouldn't this be kind of funny or crazy to do with no actual explanation or justification behind it? And so the animatronics, some were broken in this old place, I want to say.
Well, no, there's a different location.
Which again, some are broken, but they still work. But then they are...
And are they... I thought it was little... Except at the end, there's a little kid ghost who's we saved you or whatever. And I was wait, was he... At the start, the girl is I want to go hang out with my friends. And he's no, she can't go hang out with her friends. But were they... Are they good? Because, I mean...
Well, because I don't... They did kill people. They did kill people in the first one, but then she befriended all of them. But I'm also... Why have they disappeared? And why... There's so many questions.
Yeah, to be honest, maybe we need to, study the FNAF lore and rewatch FNAF 1 million times. But, if you can't go into this movie and, I'm just, this genuinely very stupid movie, and I'm, kind of not sure what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And to your point... the Easter eggs or the inside jokes.
The Easter eggs and inside jokes, so strange. And especially
the lawyer one is where it was like, there was genuine like an Endgame style beat for applause where everyone went like, and I was like, who is this like
is this
old
jabron?
bald guy? Like, if it was like Markiplier or something, we were really excited for
you were sitting there like, oh, it's gonna be Markiplier. $100 Markiplier enters right now. And then he never showed up on screen, and then we left, and you did just go, no Markiplier.
Yeah, which is also funny because I think I've never watched a Markiplier video in my entire life.
And yet I love him.
Yeah, I think it'd be really funny if he showed up.
It'd be so cool. But also the extended scene where he's doing the hacking.
Yeah.
God, that was so goofy because we were like playing the game, and then also the slowest computer technician I've ever seen. He's sitting there as if he's doing shit, but he's just clicking the same thing. He's like, oh my God, I found him. It's like, what? Josh, you're terrible. And then also putting the whole thing of putting the face over his face.
Yeah, I mean,
I know that's a reference to the games, but if you just take a step back, who in their right mind thinks that when they're about to die?
No, really. And also, why did it work on some of them and not the others? Also,
yeah,
that scene in particular, I was like, because he's they're coming at him, and he's like trying to, it's like kind of like the ticking clock. He's trying to get there in the last minute, but then like they're like right in front of him, and I feel like it felt like there was like a 5-minute period where he was still like typing. I was like, aren't they about to fucking kill you? Like, what?
Josh, ain't you dead, bro?
Like they're just standing there, and then he like presses the button, and it like stops right before killing you. But I'm like, weren't they within like an inch of you like a pretty long time ago? Also, again, yeah, they move unbelievably slowly. But then sometimes
and so loudly. Yeah. So I don't know how you keep getting surprised by all the animatronics coming up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I also think it has the problem. Also, sorry if you can hear some buzzing in the background or some shit.
Yeah, there's this building is literally a madhouse.
This is a problem I had with the first film, where if you're just doing FNAF like jump scares and inside jokes and lore, whatever, it's good for the fans of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But
all billions of them.
So much of. I remember the first one, there was a lot of it dedicated to this Josh Hutcherson's and like dream plot where like it's his backstory, and this one I think the first half, honestly, and I could even sense it with the FNAF fanatics around us, it's low-key kind of boring, like especially like with the Minecraft movie, especially like when you go for, which is why I can't really tell how much of this is like ironic or not, when you're going for like the slop YouTube shorts TikTok meme you can do or whatever, then when it's like actually doing the movie and the movie's bad, you're kind of like all these kids or whatever like like, I don't give
me Fazbear,
give me the funny Fazbear beatbox moment or whatever. But like there's a lot of this where I'm just like, with a story with this much extensive lore, which is obviously clearly very fucking convoluted and complicated, why do you spend so much time on this like bullshit plot about like this woman and her Josh's family? Like I know the point is to ground all the crazy lore in like a single story, but when the single story is bad and boring, and then also all like the extended like 8 different styles and animatronics, 2 different locations, whatever, that's also still complicated. You fucked it on both ends.
I agree. And I also think in the first one, which I think is why it works a little bit more for me as a movie, I do think that whilst the Josh stuff is kind of boring with like his brother and stuff like that, it is kind of needed because it does give a little bit of substance or at least understanding and backstory to what's actually going on. Whereas in this one, like they try and do that, but it doesn't feel nearly as relevant. And then at the same time, as you say, they just throw a bunch of shit on the wall and see what sticks. And it just gets a bit overwhelming. Whereas, like, it's still boring in the first one, but I think it has more of a purpose because it's the whole thing of, he's trying to figure out what happened to his brother, everything like that. Whereas this, it's just this weird woman who kind of has crazy dreams about her dad, and then...
Yeah, no, I guess, to give FNAF 1 credit, there was...
Let's do credit, please.
More direction, I guess. Like, there was... I don't know, what's his name? Shaggy.
I also didn't hate him as a villain.
No, and he's introduced early on, and then there's like a reveal that, he was involved, and then he's the villain at the end. There's like a general kind of like film story. Like here, it just did kind of feel like bullshit just happening.
Yeah, and also out of nowhere, there's like his son in this, who's like, I need to continue Dad's legacy.
Yeah, which again, I'm sure is from the game. Yeah. Like when he said, and he again, like Spider-Man style, like wait for applause. He was like, my name is, Jim Smith, and then everyone was like, oh my god,
what the fuck,
Jim fucking Smith,
Jim Smith, no way.
But also, again, just my personal observation. Earlier in the film, he said, I can't remember his name, but let's say it's Jim. He says like,
Let's say it's Jim Smith.
He's like, my name is Jim, and then everyone went like,
People next to like, oh my god, is that?
It's Jim. And then at the end, he's like, Jim Smith, and everyone's like, oh, but like, if you know this lore and like that reveal means something to you, when he said his name is Jim, didn't that indicate that that was the guy? And when he was like an obvious insane. I mean, he's introduced with like an insane jump scare or whatever. Like, he's got resting Pennywise face.
He does. Also, I think again, it's a goofy horror movie, but this movie in general, not very scary at all.
No, well, it's a horror movie clearly made for like 12-year-olds.
Yeah, but I think the scariest bit was definitely his reveal.
That did make me jump a little bit, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I can appreciate that it's made clearly for people who watch FNAF YouTube videos.
But also, how is FNAF still relevant? Because I think the main audience were maybe like 15, 16, like who were with us there. When we were in the cinema.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's came out like 10 years ago. And it doesn't seem like anything that's still relevant. So how do all these kids know everything about it?
But I think it's credit to the behemoth franchise that is FNAF. But I do, honestly, it is...
the global sensation.
It is the lore. I honestly don't think most... Okay, I don't know, I have any basis for this. But like, I'm just throwing out a guess here. I don't think these people actually play Five Nights at Freddy's like they like the mechanics of the game. Okay. It is all about like the lore and the YouTube videos, the game theory videos.
But how much lore is there even to be had at the Five Nights at Freddy's?
I don't think you understand the.
No, I guess I need to watch this 2-hour video.
2 hours is probably one of the shorter ones. There's crazy lore here, but it's also there's something. I mean, it's just become like I'm trying to think of an appropriate comparison, but it's just an internet thing, like, and there's the meme of the guy dancing to the song and the Burger King or whatever. Like, there's so many different offshoots of like, it's like the games, it's the lore, it's the brain rot memes of it all. Some people, I guess, just like I don't know. Well, there were multiple people in our cinema with like FNAF, like toys, plushies, and stuff like that. I'm not gonna pretend to know what goes on, like what they're actually there for.
I never knew it was such a big thing. Honestly, I didn't know that it was such a big sensation.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, and this does play into, which I brought up a couple times. Maybe I'll make like a dedicated video about this sometime. But like my theory on the future of cinemas,
it's gonna be all FNAF.
A glorious day.
FNAF 62 coming out,
but it is like event stuff. Like I think the future, and I don't know if like we're kind of there now or not, but like I think it'll be more like people back in the day. You'd say, oh, new horror movie's coming out, I'm going to see that. Or like, oh, I'm just going to go down to the cinema and see if they have a horror movie that I want to see. I don't think like this audience specifically, maybe this is a FNAF thing, they're not going like, because I want to go see a horror movie in the cinema. It's because it's FNAF, it's like a party. It's FNAF on the big screen. You can take your friends and like your Fazbear plushie or whatever. It's the same with like, I thought this about the anime movies as well, which were some of the most packed cinemas that I've been in this year in Denmark with Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man. It's like to see, you can watch Demon Slayer at home, whatever, and then you get to go like for the party at the cinema. Basically.
Yeah. I see that. It is, and I think that's also okay a lot of the time.
It is,
but it does kind of give way for some of these genuinely god awful movies to still be successful.
That is the thing of like, I think this had very much like Minecraft movie energy. Although again, maybe
I don't know. I think you just slate the Minecraft movie too much.
Maybe this was less ironic than the Minecraft movie. I don't know, but like there is like I mean, I don't think this is on the level of the Skibbity Toilet movie that they were maybe making at one point. But, like, it's the same kind of... Or, like, the Minions thing where it's, like, it's funny to go dressed in the suits. But I guess people like... I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But anyway, let me look at some... I took a couple notes here just to see if...
I want to talk about some of the characters and how genuinely annoying they were.
Sure.
The daughter / sister / little girl.
I think it's his sister.
Yeah, God. Look, she is so annoying and such a bad actress, and I don't fuck with it. Get her out of there.
I feel like we have to put a stop to the hating on children on the podcast.
Listen,
I feel like
you have your old person hating. I need to have my kid hating.
First of all, I don't hate old people. Never have, never will. Second of all,
if I straight line today,
if I did in some hypothetical universe. I would argue it's more acceptable than hating on children. Not that I do and I never would. Look, they're trying their best. It is what it is.
Well,
okay, yes, no. Yes, it's a bad...
Is she... Okay.
No,
BHL Hudson, do you like this performance?
No, she's not good, obviously.
Exactly.
But it is what it is.
Because there are some kid actors that are amazing.
That's true, yeah.
I feel like I'm putting it out there as it's all equal, it's all fair play.
I guess, but just, in terms of the vitriol, I feel like you should not be as harsh when describing. You can say it's a bad performance.
It was a god-awful performance.
Anyway, I also thought her character was very annoying as well. I feel like she keeps doing stuff. Josh Hutcherson, by the way, terrible
bro. Yeah, actually,
brother,
bro does for the first half. we did say multiple times, what is bro's purpose in this? Because he really did nothing.
I think there are two moments, like, in the first bit of the movie where, like, she runs away and he shows up and he's like, "Where's my sister?" Whatever. It's like, didn't this literally just happen? How are you this bad at looking after your sister?
How has Child Protective Services not gone and taken her away from you? Because Josh, you're completely incompetent.
Yeah, I do feel like that was maybe a plotline in the first movie where he had to fight to keep his sister, or whatever.
Well, he definitely should have lost that.
It's Loki definitely. I'm sorry, bro.
Not for the best of her.
Yeah. And she's talking on this machine with the.
Well, toys. She just has so many stupid decisions she makes.
I feel
like she's too old to be making such silly decisions. She's what, like 12 in this?
Yeah, and this is also a thing where it's like this. I feel like this could have been solved pretty. Like Josh, he's like lying to her about something at the start or whatever. I'm like, I feel like if you were just honest about, like, again, I don't remember the exact details, but assuming he didn't want her to go to the pizza place because there was killer robots, whatever, even though he's friends with them. I feel like he could have said, "Hey, I know you're friends with them. I know it's kind of deep, but they are also, they tried to kill me that one time."
They tried to kill me. They killed other people, and one of them literally has a dead guy inside.
Yeah, so like, can we not? And I feel like
can we chill?
She would have been kind of receptive to that. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Although knowing this character, probably not.
No, yeah, exactly.
But I think Josh. I like Josh as a guy.
Outside of the FNAF?
Like in his interviews I've seen.
And he seems like a chill guy.
I've seen him in a couple things. There's a new show, I Hate LA or something, that was like not a very good show, but he's kind of fun in it.
He's a charming man.
He's like, I don't know. He's not great in this either. But like, he's not giving, like, I don't think it's his fault. It's just like, what he's given is bad.
Yeah, like, he's not great in this either, but he's definitely not my least favorite.
No. I think the cop woman
daughter, terrible.
She's pretty bad.
Yeah. She is like,
we don't want to be mean.
We don't want to be mean, but like, come on. So many strange decisions, bad acting, and also just.
Yeah, no, like the character is like,
the character is so
stupid and kind of annoying, and the acting is not very good. I think that's fair to say.
But she also knows, she apparently knows a lot of the shit that's going on, but then still just is completely incompetent to try and solve any of it. So when she goes to the second Freddy Fazbear thing, and then just
no, okay.
What does that even mean?
What was your plan there? Again, assuming I've collected enough information from
which I know you have.
But like, the villain of this movie, the marionette ghost, is like her friend who died.
It's her friend.
She knows this person basically, and she knows what's going on here.
Yeah.
She willingly goes to this place where she knows they cannot leave.
Yeah.
Without her, like, being there, and her plan is to walk straight into the middle of it and get, like, captured immediately.
But what was her actual, did she have any sort of plan, did they say? No,
she just
went there.
She just, like, went in and she was, like, trying to talk to her or whatever, like, think about it for, like, 2 seconds. Maybe don't go into the building.
No.
Like, maybe think of any other way to do it where you can't get trapped and then have to release them and then they go out and whatever.
And if you know that the one thing that can calm her down is this little music box, maybe fucking bring the little music box.
Yeah, maybe go, I mean, like, I know it's deep or whatever with the dad, but maybe go to that dad who put up a flyer or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Also, kind of strange. He's like, people need to know the truth. Puts up a random flyer at this abandoned place. It's like, okay.
Also, by the way,
great whistleblowing, bro.
Yeah, maybe like make a Twitter account or something. I don't know.
You ever heard of Instagram, bro?
Also, and this is just one of the funniest moments in the movie for us, where Josh Hutcherson goes to this dead girl's dad, and you just lean to me. I was like, this guy was a dad in the 80s? Bro was straight up like 35.
Exactly. They look like they were peers. It's like, no way bro was a dad.
If you were like, let's say you were 20 in the 80s, what you should be, you're in fucking like in your 50s or something.
Like 50s or 60s.
I mean, maybe he looked great for his age, but like he straight up looked like no older than 41.
Well, yeah, Jay, but like also his daughter was what, like 8 or something like that?
Yeah, that's true. No, he would have been
at least 65. And in this, he looked not a day over 18.
Yeah, no, that was strange. But yeah, look, just some some goofy, dumb bad things.
Yeah, exactly. And
I will say I did fuck with Wayne Knight being in this.
Wayne Knight was
Seinfeld
very good.
and Jurassic Park and other things. He was. I mean, obviously chewing the scenery and it's all stupid, whatever. But it was just kind of funny. I mean,
we had a lot of fun with him.
No, in his death scene, genuinely, we were laughing hysterically. Like, I don't know, there's something so hilarious because he's just doing these goofy facial expressions, whatever, and screaming, and that was very funny. And again, I don't know how much of that was like, because there were times other people were laughing where we were laughing, but again, I was like, are we laughing for the same? I'm laughing because this is really bad.
I'm laughing because I'm laughing very ironically.
Yeah, but
there's also at one point. People, like, I think this is the part where in the movie people laugh the most is when the little, like, toy was there and Freddy said something.
And it does yeah. Well, let me just break down
do you know what this was about?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't actually know, like, I know that, like, again, like, from, like, a brain rot FNAF thing, that, like, sound effect.
Because the thing is, I didn't really clock what was actually said, but I just heard that people erupted with laughter.
No, everyone fucking, like... literally people clapped in our song.
I know.
Which is kind of crazy. But, it's some... I don't know what... I assume it originates from the game. I've heard it in, like, brain rot FNAF memes where, like, Freddy Fazbear's twerking or something, and it's, like, that sound effect. So I don't know if that's why it was funny, or if it's...
Sure, in a brain rot meme. Definitely not all the FNAF porn you've been ingesting.
So I don't know if it was like funny for that or if it comes from something else in the game that's funny or if it's a reference that's funny. I don't fucking know. I thought it was funny because of that's what I thought of. But people went fucking apeshit for that.
Yeah, people love that.
Also, no, I'm sorry, going apeshit, whatever. Okay, should we talk about the audience?
Yes.
There was
nerds.
Look, I know inherently in these situations there's like a gut reaction to make some jokes and be kind of mean. I genuinely, like, I find it very wholesome when people are, like, really into something and they get to go out and have fun with it. Like, with the plushies, I was like, that's kind of sweet that you, like,
the whole thing, we laugh at it because I think we more so laugh at it because we don't really understand what they get out of it because also, it's such a strange franchise. Yeah, exactly. It's a strange franchise to, like, idolize, but it is a very wholesome thing.
You're... like I don't know, not to have like a really wholesome moment. But when we were leaving for the next showing, there was like a 10-year-old girl with like her dad, and she had like the Freddy Fazbear plushie. I was like, well, that's like a nice memory that you're gonna have. I will say, like, in the movie though, again, first of all, these they were talking the whole time, which again, I didn't give a shit about because it's the
no, exactly. If anything, I think it kind of like heightened our experience. The fact that they were so chatty about everything that was going on,
but they were like, I thought it was ironic for a bit of it, but then, like, at the end, when they have the Avengers Endgame moment, when all the FNAF, original FNAF people come in, which I thought was pretty funny because it's, stupid and hilarious. But I'm like, I think it's supposed to be cool in the movie or, like, a big moment.
Yeah.
And I think people were, like, really fucking with it. Like, I think people were really into it.
They were like, oh my gosh.
Chica, it's Foxy! It's Foxy! Genuinely, someone yelled, it's Foxy.
Yeah, exactly. Foxy's hook comes through. Also, so obvious that was going to happen.
No, I mean, the like previous scene is someone going to Josh Hutcherson going to the original. He's like, guys, I need you for one last ride or some fucking shit like that.
Can I also just say, if they've been like AWOL this entire time, your one move as your sister is getting hunted down is to go somewhere else and just beg the room. Like, I know it worked out, but Josh, again, you cannot be her guardian.
Beg Freddy Fazbear to come through. And
again, beg for Chica to come save your ass.
It was just funny when, like, the normal Foxy defeats the not normal Foxy, and I was like, oh wait, that is a different animatronic. Yeah. Like, the whole time I was like, wait a minute, that was not the same thing.
It was also like in the beginning they were like, Foxy in this one isn't live anymore because they tried to do some crazy mutation thing, and then
that's why
it alludes to some this weird penis tentacle monster that comes up and smothers mother's milk.
There were multiple bits where people fell in this river and the thing for no reason and like didn't get out for no reason.
What was
did the first guy get trapped there?
Was it Spectral Scoopers? Was that their name?
Yeah, I think so. Did he? Because
Bro just fell into the water and then didn't leave.
Yeah, was there anything that like stopped him from leaving?
No, he was just there.
Because Hutchinson gets in the water and then gets out immediately.
But again, Hutchinson just falls in the water for no reason as well.
No, yeah, but also the first guy, the Spectral Scooper, as it were.
Exactly.
He falls in the water. And then like it cuts to a different scene, and it cuts back, and he's still
No,
walking
he's
the water.
just wading through the water.
Like,
I'm like,
why wouldn't you
could just
like
easily
even
get out?
even if this wasn't haunted? Why like?
Well,
I mean,
it's
especially because it's haunted. But
maybe
just
it's
normally.
like, yeah, you gone to this like disgusting closed down place. That's definitely got like E. coli in it. Or
You
something, bro.
definitely have chlamydia, little bro.
Unrelated, just his vibe. He did have a bit of a syphilis energy.
Yeah, no, that was.
You definitely have chlamydia, little bro.
Imagine leaving Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria with
As
straight
a spectral scooper with straight AIDS.
syphilis. Let's see. Avengers ending. Audience ironic or not? Question mark. No, I've covered pretty much all of my notes here.
You're making like a detective thread wall. Is it ironic or are they really fucking with Freddy?
Do they really scream "It's Foxy" for real though? There's a post-credit scene. I don't know if there's another post-credit scene that we missed because I sent you a couple of funny haha FNAF reels. Now my whole fucking For You page is like FNAF shit.
Again, don't pretend like you didn't fully love those.
Don't pretend it's not been like that since 2014. Before there even was a For You page or whatever. But
before FNAF even came out.
but I've seen a bunch of ones that were like me watching the FNAF post-credit scene, and it's like, someone's mind being blown or whatever. And I'm like, if it's the one we saw,
that is the least mind-blowing thing in the world.
As someone, again, who didn't even really understand what was happening, I was like, wait, the Scooby guy from the first movie who was in the bunny suit, of course he's still, isn't he
the main villain?
Like, I was like, it never occurred to me that he would not... Like, I thought there was going to be some more crazy reveal, but the reveal was basically, it was the yellow bunny suit. And I was like,
and that's the one he died in, right?
Yeah, I think. And I was just like, well, yeah. Like, I was waiting for him to, like, say something, or, like, some other FNAF character to enter.
His eyes lit up.
A purple guy to enter, perhaps, if that's something that's a FNAF thing.
Don't pretend like you don't know exactly what you're talking about.
I was waiting for Markiplier to play purple guy. But, like, I just happened, and it was just so underwhelming. I was just like,
yeah,
that's it?
You did lean over to me and said, glad we stayed for that. I was like, the people next to us were genuinely tweaking the fuck out of excitement, and you could not be more underwhelmed.
Also, but that's the thing. I guess that's my point. If you're this into the FNAF lore, surely you know that the Golden Bunny Scooby guy is
Comes
not
back.
Yeah, bro, these fucking kids next to us. And I realized I said earlier we shouldn't hate on children. I'm not hating.
Now you're hating on an actual child, not a character.
A random civilian. But I assume there's a line from the FNAF series that's like, I always come back or something.
Okay.
And this little bro, he was trying to fucking clip farm the entire time.
Dude wanted an edit made of him.
Every time there was like a silence or like some character came on screen, he just whispered to his friend, I always come back. Like waiting for someone in the movie to say it. And I was like, I assume it's the fucking Scooby guy. And so maybe that's why he was tweeting at the end. But he didn't even say the line at the end. So I was like,
his eyes just lit up.
Yeah, you've been like freaking out about this one line. It didn't even happen. Like,
get a job, little bro.
Go home.
But so, is all the FNAF lore, including Scooby Boy, is he also from the games?
I do not know.
Okay. Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that was made for this movie to make it into more of like an acceptable movie, like all the like all the Josh stuff.
Yeah,
like surely that's not part of the actual game.
I think that character's new for these movies.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm also thinking like how much of this is actually like something from the games, and how much is Shaggy guy just being Shaggy. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I think it is. In conclusion, I guess like I said earlier, I think they fucked it on both ends because they added in the like point of view character, whatever, like a new character to take us into this magical world, and all that's fucking boring.
Yeah. And
then the actual FNAF lore stuff that everyone's there for, I found to be quite confusing and kind of very stupid.
Much so. Yeah.
So my final thoughts, I enjoy that people like I think if you go to this and you have a really fun time with it because you're a fan of the games and that kind of stuff,
that's awesome.
That's great. What that means for like the future of cinema or whatever, I don't know.
A bit dire.
A little bit. As a movie, I think it's genuinely trash.
It's actually so bad.
As an experience, though, the two of us,
we had a lot of fun.
One of my honestly one of my favorite Woodies of the year, I have to say.
Yeah, I agree because we also just sat there and I think we both realized going into this is going to be trash. So we sat and we talked a bit more than we normally would, also because it was acceptable in the...
Well, I think there was also something to that, because like normally, we are respectful movie watchers, and we were not, we were definitely not the loudest people in the cinema, but because it was quite a raucous atmosphere in there, it was like, okay, yeah, who fucking cares? Like,
exactly. We did just start whispering random shit about things that were going on.
Again, as a cinema, like the purity of the art of cinema, whatever.
Yeah, it was
indications for the future.
Huge stinking pile of shit.
Yeah, but of the movie industry, who knows? But
our own enjoyment.
We had fun.
We had a lot of fun.
So yeah, those were our thoughts on FNAF 2. Mm-hmm. Now it's time for
the Timecodes.
Now we're gonna hit a little a Timecodes I had last week that we pushed because of cake news.
Because of cake news.
Because there wasn't really. I googled Tom Cruise this morning, and there wasn't really anything that intriguing. Okay. So we're just gonna go for this article, which I think just could be an interesting conversation.
All right.
This is from Cinema Blend.
Okay.
Tom Cruise, Harrison Ford, people are arguing about which actor had the best 7-year run, and I can't decide who's right. So in this article that I've skimmed, they list basically 7-year runs in actors' careers, where it's like they made some movies.
They made some cinema.
It's trying to see. So I thought it could be interesting if we talk about which of these actors do we think had the best 7-year run that they list, and is Tom Cruise that actor?
Please.
So we'll start with Tom Cruise's run.
Okay.
That they list from 1986 to 1993.
Ooh, interesting. So not even the recent stuff.
In that we got Top Gun, The Color of Money, Cocktail, Rain Man, Born on the 4th of July, Days of Thunder, Far and Away, A Few Good Men, The Firm.
Okay, there's a lot of those I haven't seen, but I know of them. And the things I have seen, very good.
It's quite a run.
It is quite the run.
Then we have Harrison Ford, 77 to 84. Star Wars, Apocalypse Now, Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Blade Runner, Return of the Jedi, Temple of Doom. Not gonna lie, that is so much better than
that is a crazy run.
Literal light years ahead of Cruise's run. Already answered this.
God, yeah. Cruise, put the fries in the bag, little bro.
We have Eddie Murphy, 82 to 89.
Okay.
48 Hours, Trading Places, Best Defense, Beverly Hills Cop, Golden Child, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Eddie Murphy Raw, Coming to America, Harlem Nights.
Okay. Again, Ford clears. It's still a good run, but...
Yeah, not even close to Ford. Tom Hanks, 92 to 99. Ooh. A League of Their Own, Sleepless in Seattle, Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, Toy Story, That Thing You Do, Saving Private Ryan, You've Got Mail, Toy Story 2, The Green Mile. Can you guess which of these I haven't heard of, by the way?
That Thing You Do?
Fuck off, Hanks.
Fuck out of here. I think...
That's a second place.
That is a second place. Yeah. So far, Cruise in third?
Third, yeah.
Unless he gets edged out by Murph.
As we all do. And then the last one they've listed here, Sam Jackson, 89 to 95. Do the Right Thing, Goodfellas. I mean, he is not really in Goodfellas that much. I mean, these are, And he's not even really that much in Do the Right Thing. Okay, come on.
Pity points.
Jungle Fever, Juice, Patriot Games, Menace to Society, Loaded Weapon 1, Jurassic Park, True Romance, Pulp Fiction, Die Hard with a Vengeance. Okay. He's not really in... I mean, he obviously... And he has a great part, but he's not like a main part in Do the Right Thing, Goodfellas, or Jurassic Park, which are arguably like 3 of the top 5 of that list.
I mean... Still in there, but...
Yeah, also True Romance as well. He's not like my main... Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ford takes this one. Harrison...
that Ford one is fucking wild.
That is a crazy one.
No, literally all bangers.
Do you think that is the most goated 7-year run in Hollywood history? Potentially?
I have not given it any thought, but...
Thinking purely on like the large scaleness of it all, surely. Those are like some of the greatest movies of all time, at least in terms of popularity.
Yeah. I mean, if you're thinking of like movie stars. Yeah, I'd have to think about 7-year run as a very specific thing. I assume they... Let's see. Yeah, they got this from a Facebook post, I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can just pull up the... Buster Schur. I don't know if that's a real name or if that's like a...
And if it is, you should be changing that ASAP.
A Kahoot style name.
Buster Schur.
Buster Schur, I hardly know her type of thing. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe
Next comment from Hugh Janus.
But we can think about that. But yeah, interesting. Sorry, Cruise, you've been like cucked on the Tom Cnews.
Exactly. We've got some interesting Tom Cnews here, and he's lost immediately.
Yeah, we've got some interesting Tom Cnews. He's worse than Harrison Ford.
News just in.
Still a pretty goated run.
It is.
But the Ford run is like actually goated.
Yeah, exactly. And on that list, Cruise barely making the top 3
Yeah.
in that run.
Yeah, you're lucky to be beating Sam Jackson. Well, that was the pod for this week. Some news, some FNAF. What a time.
A lot of FNAF. Lord, do I not want to talk FNAF ever again.
Well, wait until FNAF 3, which will inevitably
Next
happen.
month.
I do think it's actually doing very well, so we will definitely be talking FNAF 3.
Well, they also did very much, I mean, the great post-credit teaser.
I mean, I gotta see it.
We gotta go see it.
He always do come back or something.
God, so true.
Yeah.
It's Foxy!
Anyway, hope you enjoyed this pod. What did you think of the news and FNAF 2? Let us know down below in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, you can like the video, subscribe. We're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can leave a 5-star rating, a nice review. Tell your friends about the pod. Maybe they'd like it. Tell them they should listen to 51,000 minutes.
Especially if they live in Oman.
Yeah, if you have any Omani friends, hit them up. But they're already actually all listening. So actually hit up someone in like fucking, I don't know.
I want to say
Malta or something. I don't know.
Lesotho.
Yeah, I don't know why Malta was the most random country I could think of.
Go France, I guess. Let's get crazy with it.
Hit up someone in
Ghanas.
China? Ghanas. The same answer in many ways. Ghanas has been described as the China of Denmark. Actually, do they get YouTube in China?
Do they get YouTube in Ghanas?
Anyway.
I don't know.
Who knows? Anyway, do all those things, I guess.
Yeah, go to Ghanas and maybe watch it.
Don't go to Ghanas.
It's actually a shithole.
Anyway, yeah, please like and review and whatnot, good stuff. You can find me on YouTube, BHL Hudson, Instagram, BHL_Hudson, Letterboxd, Real BHL Hudson. You can email the pod at bhlhudsonvids@gmail.com.
You can find me on YouTube at FTK Space Gaming, Instagram at Fidalgard, and on Letterboxd at FTK_Thwilms.
Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you next time. FNAF 2! Whew.